Hey, Providence, Kid City families. I just wanted to cut a brief video here for you to talk to you about this coming Sunday. It's Family Sunday. We do this quarterly to try to give opportunities for our parents to have their children in the sermon part of our worship service on Sunday mornings. And we try to do a couple things to engage the kids, whether it's an activity they can, or an outline they can fill out during the sermon that would engage them, or whether it's a sermon that might be appropriate for them or on their level. And it's always hard to speak to an audience of adults and children at the same time. But this Sunday, I'd like to actually try to do that again. I did that one time last year. And so what's different about this time is I'm actually talking through the book of Nahum, one of the minor prophets in our series. And Nahum is actually a story that is encouraging the people of God with the idea that their main oppressor, Nineveh, is going to be judged by God. And so it's really a message of God's ultimate judgment upon evil doing in the world. And it's a comfort to the people of God. Well, that's a darker theme than Noah's Ark with little animals sticking out of it, right? Even though Noah's Ark is also a story of God's judgment. So I'm going to talk about it and hit it head on, especially with what's happening in the world. In the last year, we saw the Syrian child washed up on the beach, and we saw recently chemical warfare where children passed away due to an oppressor. And I think it provokes those questions of, does God care about this? And if he does, why does he not act now? And so it'll be a deeper and darker theme, but it's a very important part of understanding who God is. And it also helps them to understand the nature of judgment and punishment and why it is important for us to live according to God and the way he's created the world. And obviously the story of Jesus obviously is he stood in to take our sin and to take our punishment, and that he is the ultimate hope of the world. So I wanted to just at least give you the heads up that if you didn't feel it was appropriate or timely for your child at this time to be in the message, that you'd have ample warning, but also maybe to prepare your child and to be ready for this coming Sunday. I think we've given them some pre-exercises they can work on with a verse talking about the nature of God, as well as I'm going to have something there that if they were to fill it out during the message, that they could also get a prize as well. And I like this Sunday to kind of cordon off the front three rows and invite the K-5 children to sit in those rows. And then we'll have some adults scattered in there to make sure that they're well behaved. But they'll have that option then to come sit down separately, or they can stay seated with you as well. But I look forward to a good Sunday together. Thanks.